we're trying out a video game for once in our lives. Trying out Deja Vu for 1 hour. Deja Vu? Well, this was made by Chemco, I believe, and there were a couple other adventure games they made on the NES. Those being The Uninvited and Shadowgate. Shadowgate was the one that I played. Have not played Deja Vu. So we're trying that one out for an hour. And there have been many... Deja Vu was on a number of platforms back in the day. The one we're trying out here is the one on Steam, which is the NES version. These three games that came out in a collection on Steam a few years back. I think it's called 8-Bit Adventures Volume 1, something like that. So we're going to be... That's what we're going to be trying out. Control an NES game with a mouse. Who'da thunk? Here's Deja Vu. That could be a little louder, I think. Okay, so before we get started, there are some visual options we could try. Like, for example, CRT. Get like a little CRT filter happening here. And then you can make it like worse, like with old TV. I feel like even when I had an old TV, the curvature wasn't quite like this. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. But now you really want to fuck this up. Let's get to black and white. Oh, yeah. Here you go. Yeah, look at the static. Someone's running a vacuum cleaner in another room, and it's messing with the RF connection. There's also terminal. No static here, but I guess if you want to simulate the idea of playing on an old, like, Apple II green and black monitor, sure, why not? But no, this is not a two-color game. This is in full color on the NES. So we're just gonna see it in full color. All right, a nightmare comes true. I am waking from a stupor that feels like a chronic headache after a week in Vegas. I noticed that my right palm is covered with dried blood, but I can neither see nor feel any wounds. Where did this blood come from? I feel a sharp pain on my left forearm. Rolling up the sleeve, I find a tiny puncture on my arm. Was I injected with something? Has a doctor injected me with a medicine? Then I realize I can't remember who I am. I have no idea where I am or why I'm here. I have no memory whatsoever. All right, we find ourselves in a bathroom with no memory. Oh, goodness. Well, here are our commands. We can examine this toilet paper. It's a full roll of toilet paper. It adds a civilized touch to these barbaric surroundings. What about this coat? It's a light brown trench coat that matches my trousers. I feel something in the pocket of the coat. Alright, I believe we can open the pocket. Okay, there's coin equals 7. There's lighter, there's gum, hanky, sunglass, wallet. What if I examine the wallet? It's a very fine leather wallet. It looks very expensive. It's probably not mine then. What if I open the wallet? Open the wallet? Pockets within pockets. Alright, there's key 1, there's card, there's $20 bill. What does this card say? It's a card with several holes punched into it. It says private access card, penthouse, seagull. The key? It's a key with the word office inscribed on it. And I mean, we know what a $20 bill looks like. It is a $20 bill. Yep, nothing else to say. Why would we say anything? What if we examined this light up here? It looks like a beautiful hanging ceiling light. It's the door that leads out of the washroom and possibly into trouble. All right, let me take the coat. Take the coat. Here we go. I have goods coat. There's nothing more handy than a 38 at my side. And here's our gun. The 38 special. Go ahead and make your day. All right, I'll take it. Take the gun 1. That implies the presence of a gun 2. I open the door. All right, so then we can move. So like this square here tells us exits. So there's only one exit, this blue square. This washroom really needs a good cleaning. Let's look at this sink. It appears to be a sink. Wonderful. The mirror? I see myself in the mirror. I again realize with horror that I can't remember who I am. I like the question mark there, illustrating that he doesn't recognize his reflection. We do not have a big red nose nor a mysterious smile affixed to our face. Neither of those things are things we have to worry about. There's nothing here, except for cracked walls. It's the door that leads out of the washroom and possibly into trouble. So I wonder, if we don't like our reflection, can we just hit the mirror? Because we do have the hit option. Wham! My hand is numb from the impact. I feel like more games should always have the hit option there. Yeah, regardless of what the situation is. Can I open the mirror? What do I think I'm doing? No, it's not a medicine cabinet. It's just a mirror. All right, open the door. And move on out. I'm in a dingy hallway. What's this leaking water? There doesn't seem to be anything unusual. And what about the leaking water, though? I open the door. This is another bathroom. This is the women's bathroom. Is it any cleaner in here? It's only a dirty old sink. Apparently not. The mirror is just as grimy as the rest of this place. What about the trash can? It's a large metal wastebasket. What about this door over here? Yeah, I can open that door. I'm in an empty stall. I see a crack in the toilet and water pouring out of it. Open the toilet. Open the lid. I'm relieved that I find nothing inside. No clues to crack this case in here. What about, like, the upper tank? The lid is open. Okay, I guess not. Why don't we save a game? Alright, that's how saving works. Because one thing I do remember about Shadowgate is that you could die very quickly and out of nowhere. So I assume that this is much the same. The bar is closed, or else I have scared everyone away. It's a shot glass full of seltzer. It's green, though. Alright, I took it. What about these stairs? I'm in the upstairs hall leading to a door. On the walls are some posters of fighters. I feel very dazed. I had better do something about it. My memory loss is making me feel weary. I feel like I have been up for many days without any sleep. Only worse. Well, okay, I want to do something about it, but what can I do about it? Poster of some boxer named Doghouse Riley. The poster of a Puff McMuffin. Puff McMuffin's a pretty good name. It looks like a poster of me, but then I can't remember who I am. The name underneath says Ace Harding. Doesn't ring a bell, and it's obviously a fake name. No one, like that's like some stage name, clearly. Open the door. I'm in a reception room or secretary's office. The odor of cheap perfume still lingers in the air. Typewriter. For those who are literate, it is a handy tool. Phone. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual. What about the desk? It's an everyday run-of-the-mill desk. There's a drawer on the other side. Oh. Open desk. Envelope. Yes. Bill. Examine that bill. It's a bill from Dr. Brody made out to Joe's Bar, address 934 Sherman Street, Chicago, Illinois. Bill. 1. Capsules, $10. 2. Sodium pentothal, $56. 3. Medrazine, $26. 4. Diethanol trimine, $40. Total, 132 smackers. It sounds familiar, but I can't be sure. Okay, we got an address from that. I don't know if I need to take the bill. Would that be handy? I mean, we got information from it. I don't know if we would need to consult it again. That door won't open. It must be locked. Small desk lamp. What if I hit the door? Wham! No. Nothing. Alright, what about this? Move on in there. I'm in the wine cellar. The place looks like it could use a good sweeping. A spigot? A barrel of wine. A wine rack. The bottles are very dusty. One of the bottles, on the right-hand side, appears to be quite clean. Alright, can I take the one that's clean? I can't take it. Nope, can't. Can I examine the clean one? Nothing unusual about that. Okay, that's the clean one. Hit the clean one? Socko! Success, apparently. And when I move the bottle, the whole wine rack slides to the side. A secret passageway is revealed. You know, when you don't know what to do, good old fist to a wine bottle. Just punch the wine bottle and it... There you go. It's a small room made of stone and brick. A round wooden door. What's on the other side of it? A shaft with a ladder inside leading straight down. Oh, there's a nasty smell rising from it. Open the door. Alright, we're out in a casino. There's nobody around. And the roulette wheel could really send my mind spinning. Can I hit the roulette wheel? No. I can't examine the rest of the table. Slot machine? I mean, I do have coins, but only 7. I probably shouldn't. Alright, what's down here? The sewer that you're in smells really, really bad. That's what sewers do. Oh. Great Scott! My way is blocked by a ferocious sewer alligator. Well, maybe I'll just back up? Oh, no, I cannot. Crunch. I've just been snapped in two by the powerful jaws of the alligator. I guess that's not surprising. R.I.P. Ace Harding. From the beginning, the odds were against me. It was only a matter of time until I reached the end. I mean, yes, but being killed by an alligator in the sewer was probably not something that Ace Harding could have expected. What if we go... Okay, so it is actually continuing me from the point where I went into the sewer. What if I go the other way? I'm inside the sewer. I'd better be careful where I step. Can I go up that ladder? I'm in a cold and clammy sewer. Can I open this, or is it... Okay, I can. Open the manhole. Let's get on out. Alright, we're on the streets. I'm in a dark alley. Go back... No, okay, we went back there. Alright, what if we go ahead? Joe's Bar. I'm on the street in front of Joe's Bar. I can't see anybody. Yeah, no one's around. What about this car? It's the front door to the Mercedes. The door won't open. Yeah, not surprising that it's locked. What do I think I'm doing? Alright, what about the trunk? Won't open. Let's see. Do we have... We have a key. I don't know if we know what the key is for. In the wallet. Key. I can't open key. I mean, they're right, I cannot. Use key? I can't use what I haven't... Oh, I have to take it out? Take key. Take the key 1. Okay, so now... key 1 is... Can I close this? I want to select wallet. I want to back out of... How do actually do I do that? Okay. Okay. Use key? What do I want to use that on? This key won't fit. Will it not fit any of the doors? I mean, if it wouldn't make sense for it to... Yeah, if it doesn't fit one, it won't fit any. That follows. Let's see. Right, it says office on it. Oh. I wonder if we could have opened the door to that in that office above us. Can we go back in the bar? Ah, the door to the bar is locked. I can't open the manhole, though. Down we go. It's a different part of the sewer. I hope I'm wearing my boots. I am not wearing my boots, unfortunately. I'm inside the sewer. Right, that's back up here. Alright, now we're here. Can we open the door from this side? Yeah, it's locked. Okay, so we're on the inside of Joe's bar. It's just that the door's locked even from the inside. So if we want to go in and out of the bar, we have to do so through the sewers. Like, no one told Ace Harding that life would be easy. I'm feeling very dazed. Alright, so can we use the key on this? It does work here. Okay. Oh no, a dead body! I'm in an office. A dead body is slumped over the desk. His left hand grips the phone receiver. There appears to be something in his pocket. Well, why wouldn't we rob the dead body? And who appears to be lacking something, namely life. There are 3 bullet holes in him. He's still gripping a receiver in his left hand. He suggests a memory. You feel as though you should be able to recall who he is. Take receiver? I can't take it. Take man? No. Hit man? No. What's this back here? It's a wall safe with a combination lock. It said that it seemed like he had something. Not the phone, but something in his jacket? Open the pocket. There we go. He's got key 2. Take the key 2. Alright, and can we examine that? The Mercedes-Benz trademark. Alright. I don't know if we have a way of opening this. What's this thing behind him? It's a window, okay. Right, those are blinds. We can go through the fire escape. Open the window. Let's save a game. Feels like we should before going out the window. I'm on a fire escape. When there's a fire, I use it to escape. I mean, we're escaping right now. I don't see a fire. You can't do that. I'm standing on the fire escape. 3rd floor fire escape. I have a breathtaking view of the alley below. Alright, let's open that. What kind of room is this? It looks weird. I don't know what he means by that. It seems perfectly normal to me. The medicine vial is label says Medrazine. Empty medicine vial. It says diethanol trimine. Sounds familiar, but I can't remember why. Sodium pentothal. Can I take? No, we don't need to. The wastebasket? No. The sex chair? Unusual chair. There's restraints for the arms and head. Perhaps it's a dentist's chair. Yeah, that's it. It's probably what it is. Elevator button. Use. Whoosh! The elevator doors slide open. Wow, you can take an elevator right up to the sex room. You're inside the elevator. Where do you want to go? When the button is pressed, the elevator starts moving. Within moments, the elevator stops and the door opens. Wow, elevator to the sewer. Shaft under a manhole. I guess I can't go back into the elevator? There's only one way to go. Alright, so let's get back out to the outside and use this key on the car. Okay, use key 2 on this car. Click. The door's unlocked. Alright, examine. The door's open. Well, yeah. But I mean, do we learn anything from that? I can't do that. This key won't fit. What, really? A different key for the door and the trunk? Alright, let's get in this car. I see nothing unusual about the plush interior of the Mercedes-Benz. Open the glove box. The dashboard. Alright, let's take a look at note 2. It's a car registration made out to Joey Siegel of 1212 West End Street. So is that who died? And the map? Street map. The way to Joe's bar is marked in ink. The address is 1060 Peoria Street. The writing on the map reads, Ace, follow this route. That way, you'll know if you're being followed. Be careful. You don't want the cops to find Mrs. Sternwood in the trunk. Mrs. Sternwood in the trunk? What's going on? I feel like Ace was followed despite the message. Alright, we probably need to open this trunk before it starts stinking. Let's examine the snapshot. It's a snapshot of a 400-pound woman. Wow, really? 400? You feel as though you should recognize her. I don't know how Ace was able to determine her weight from the photo. The radio? There doesn't seem to be anything unusual. The steering wheel has a high-class leather cover on it. Alright, so, let's see. Can I start the car? Apparently I cannot. Oh, the hood release, okay. Is one of these the ignition? It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like the car has one. It'd be really great to step on it. Yeah, hit it. Brake pedal. It's the clutch. All right, let's use this. Kaboom! You've released the hood. It pops wide open. The car explodes with a loud kaboom. I just fell for the oldest trick in the book. I've been blown into little bits. R.I.P. Ace Harding. From the beginning, the odds were against me. It was only a matter of time until I reached the end. Wow, eaten by an alligator and then blown up in a car. What if I was able to get the alligator to start the car and turn the tables? Alright, let's like get the stuff out of the glove box. Alright, let's just leave, I guess. I want to open the trunk, but, well, you know. I guess let's just walk around. Hey, it's the papers. I'm in front of a newsstand that's open for business. This might not be the best time to brush up on current events. Or maybe it's the best time. It's 25 cents a copy if you want it. Take the far right one on the bottom, says the newsboy. All right. Not enough coins. Oh no. Can I hit him? I don't have any strength left. Yes, we would. Like, if we had enough strength, we would punch the newsboy out and then steal the paper. Well, we're just so tired. So tired. Can I just, like, read the headline from here? The newspapers are for sale. If I read one without paying, I know the newsboy will get mad. Well, if the newsboy will... We don't want him to get mad. Or, we could use a gun on newsboy. I can't do that here. I cannot. Alright, I guess we have to scrounge up a bit more money. Oh, hello. I run into a bum who blocks my way. He stands so close that my eyes water. The following words dribble out of his mouth. I got a scoop. Something that'll save your life. If it's worth 50 cents to you. Well, I don't have 50 cents, unfortunately. Hit? Socko? Socko. I don't think the bum appreciated that, though he may not have even noticed it. Suddenly, I hear the sound of a police siren. Better get out of here. Quick. Alright. Guns and ammo. I'm standing on the street in front of Pete's all-night gun palace. That's what that said. Looks like it says Pete's all-night gun palace. Like, spacing is important. Can't be moved if it's not open. There we go. I'm inside Pete's all-night gun palace. The guy behind the counter says, "Hey, you want something?" Sure. Let's talk to Pete. The guy behind the counter says, "Can I help you, or what?" It's a standard military issue German Luger. I mean, we already have a gun, though. It looks very much like a 9mm cartridge. Do we have any ammo? I guess is something I don't know. It doesn't say. Well, blam? Kaboom! The clerk reacts fast. A shotgun blast from under the counter has just turned me into shreds. R.I.P. Ace Harding. The odds were against me. I didn't realize this was a spelunky shopkeeper we were dealing with. And if I knew that, I would have been a little bit more careful. I'm history. Alright, so I don't know if there's a reason to go in there as of yet. Because obviously I cannot afford a $20 Luger. There's nothing in the wastebasket. This is Peoria Street. Peoria Street. A blue cab is waiting. Can I afford a cab? Like, probably... I mean, I do have a $20 bill. That is true. I did... in addition to the cents, I also did start with a $20 bill. I guess I could use that to buy the gun. I don't know why I would need to buy the gun. Potentially, I could also use it for the cab. Let's look around a bit more before I do anything else. Peoria Street. It's another cab. The driver is in the yell cab. He's waiting for passengers. Alright, so what's the difference between yellow cabs and blue cabs? The driver is in the blue cab. He is waiting for passengers. Well, oh, I guess this is the end of the line. Can I talk to him? Apparently not. Alright, let's get in and see what happens. I'm in a yellow cab. The cabbie looks like a nice guy. Speak to cabbie. The cabbie says, "Where you want to go, mister?" Let's go to Sherman. The cabbie accelerates. I arrive at my destination, looks at the meter and says, "Here you are. You owe me 75 cents. Can you break a 20? There's bulletproof... Oh, I have to pay right there, okay. I'm just gonna hand it to him. No, there's glass between us. I can't do that. So, just, you know, theoretically, what happens if I can't pay the fare? Where do you want to go? Well, I mean, like, we're already here. That's where I want to go. All right. The pocket is open. Is it? Because I'm still looking at the coat. Maybe I can access it through here. Alright, do you want... You want coin? I take out coins. Use coin? On slot? Okay, they are quarters. The coins are... Okay, confirming the coins are quarters. I'm on a street. It's really quiet around here. The driver is in the yell cab. He's waiting for passengers. It's a door. Sure is. Let's open that door. That door is open now. I wonder if we can get more quarters. All right, let's head this way. Dr. Brody. Door won't open. Must be locked. Wham. Worth a try. Alright. Let's try the stairs. Oh, it's our own office. I'm standing in front of an office. The words Ace Harding, Private Eye, are on the door. I see someone's shadow through the glass. I feel very dazed. I had better do something about it. My memory loss is making me feel weary. I have to do something, but I don't know what to do. Alright, what I do know is I see someone through that door, and I can only assume I have no friends, only enemies. So... yeah. Before he sees me, I pull out the gun, point it straight ahead, and pull the trigger. Blam! I shot whatever was standing inside the office. The door won't open. It must be locked. Does my office key work on that? No. I like the... well, I mean, the car key is not going to. No. Alright. I don't have anything else, do I? That I could potentially use. No, not that. Lighter, gum, hanky, sunglass, wallet. And then here we have card. What was card again? Several holes punched into it. Private access. Card, penthouse, Siegel. Alright, key card, but That's not this kind of thing. Let's break the window. No, I cannot punch the window. Alright, well, I killed whoever was standing in our office. Unfortunately, I do not have a key to my office. So I cannot open the door and see who is in there. Hello? Well, alright, I walked in this building and shot someone. It's been a productive day. He probably had it coming, whoever was in there. Alright, so I can't go anywhere else, it's only this building. Right, we weren't able to... Yeah, Dr. Brody. I don't suppose this key would work on his office. Probably not. We've already used the key on an office. It would be kind of odd if the key worked on another office. No, that one doesn't. No, not letting me, identify the name. Huh. Is there anything else I could do except use the taxi to go back to where we took a taxi to this neighborhood, walked in a building, shot someone, walked right out, then took a taxi back to Peoria, is kind of what it seems like. That's kind of what it looks like we're doing here. Because, I don't know if I have anything else that I could actually use. And that means we would have to spend another 75 cents. So, like, this is... We only have 1 quarter when we're done here. Hey, mister, did you hear a gunshot? Thought I heard something. I wonder what was the difference with the blue cab. Why don't we go talk to the blue cab? The hack in the front seems nervous. The driver says bluntly, "Hey, mister, where you want to go?" No, it's the same thing. Same thing as before. You must be new in town. Already here. I assume there must be a difference between the two cabbies. Hi again. I guess he forgot that we punched him. Alright, so we don't have 50 cents anymore. We had 50 cents. We do not have any. We do not have that now. Uh-oh. We're getting mugged. He wants all of my money. It might be wise to give it to him. Hey, speak for yourself. Sacco. A quick jab to the mugger's eye stuns him. He runs down the street shouting, "I'll be back!" That's right. Think you can just walk up on Ace Harding, stick a gun in his face, and demand all his money. Show him what for. Is there anywhere else we can go from here? Well, there's the police station. I mean, we do have a murder to report. Oh no! We've been arrested for murder. Click. The cops cuffed me. I was questioned over and over, but my memory is completely gone. I'm eventually linked to a murder and a kidnap. Wow, okay, oh yeah, the woman in the trunk, right? Because I didn't find the antidote, I spend the rest of my life in an institution. Okay, so there's an antidote for the amnesia. Good to know. Alright, so, do not talk to the police. Life lessons from Deja Vu. Danger under construction. Whoops! I've just fallen into a deep construction pit. I should watch where I'm going. R.I.P. Ace Harding. Just, I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Okay, so don't go to the right, because I just die instantly then. Alright, was there anything else with this car? Like, I thought it was weird that, oh, let's see, what are we looking at here? I thought it was weird that the key did not seem to open the back door. Yeah, I can't do that. What do you mean I can't do that? Can I, like, since I know there, oh, I mean, I guess Ace doesn't know there's a bomb, but I, the player, know there's a bomb. Can I, like, look under the car? Is the bomb visible somewhere? Okay, there is a different perspective. Alright, can I use the key now that I'm standing here? No, it doesn't fit. Okay. Can I hit it? I cannot hit it. Alright, so the key still doesn't work on it. Maybe, I guess, maybe it's just a matter of having the right key, possibly, which I don't have. Can I shoot it? I cannot shoot it. Can I take it? Probably not. I can't take it. Can I talk to it? I cannot. Okay, well, I didn't see this perspective before. Oh, I didn't see her. A woman comes out of nowhere. I'm sorry, she's a dame. Let's get it right. It's been a while. I just got out of prison. I wanted to pay our old friend Seagull a visit, but I only found his car out front. So I prepared a little surprise under the hood. Something to even the score. I got a little surprise in my purse for you too. All right, we're not gonna give her the chance to give us that surprise. Socko. She's out like a light and her purse drops to the ground. Oh, reliable. I'm standing over the lady I just knocked out. I wouldn't advise standing here much longer. Look, we gotta take the purse. Okay, let's take a look. We got map. Street map. The way to Joe's bar is marked in ink. Address is, well, we know the address is. Oh, wait, no, this is still what I have. I need to open the handbag. Cosmetic. Makeup kit. $20 bill. And gun 2. Saturday night special, small gun. I wonder if I can sell this at the gun shop for more money. Possibly. It looks like I hit her pretty hard. She's out cold. Alright. What a good PI we are. Alright, so if she told us that there's a surprise under the hood, I don't know, can we, like, find it? I mean, I don't know if there is a way to disable the bomb. We already looked at this. Well, we might as well see if we can do this. Well, I guess the question is, how could I suggest that I sell this? If I use gun, that probably means he's gonna shoot me. Alright, let's, like, not make any sudden moves. What if I said use gun on counter? I can't do that. What if I used gun on... No. I just want to make a transaction with you. This is no way to do business, sir. To shreds, you say? Well, R.I.P. Ace Harding. That is 1 hour of Deja Vu. A nightmare comes true. You know, it's a fun thing. I do like this particular game engine when you know, when I played Shadowgate years ago. You know, it's a neat, different thing for the NES, and I do like that. You know, these 3 games are, you know, available for Steam, with the ability to just really mess up the video if you wanted. Just mess this up if you want to do that. Oh yeah, now, you know, it's taking me back now, taking me back to my childhood. The childhood is so important. It's so important to feel the authenticity of the NES experience, playing it on a bad RF adapter on a black and white TV with someone running a vacuum cleaner in the other room. So, that's our 1 hour tryout of Deja Vu. Unfortunately, Ace Harding was not able to solve his mystery, but I mean, it's not surprising that he wasn't able to do that in 1 hour, but he did punch a woman in the face and steal her purse, and also shot someone dead through a door. And, like, when I'm saying it like this, it doesn't sound like Ace Harding is the good guy. It doesn't sound like that.